Hello. In this video I am going to show you, in my opinion, some of the best deals with the highest discounts on the market currently. Regarding Chevrolet, I am not sure how realistic their listed prices are. They seem almost too good to be true for some models. I don't know if they apply to any customer or only to certain customers. I guess you have to ask. I can only go by the prices they listed them online. So let's start with the Chevrolet Malibu. As you can see, offers, dealer ads online start under 20,000. And to remember you, the Malibu is not a compact, it's a mid-size sedan. So the same size as Toyota Camry or Honda Accord. So mid-size sedan, it starts at 20k. It's a bargain. Huge discounts on Malibu, probably because there will be a new generation this year. It should arrive this year, I think, the next generation. So they sell the current gen with huge discounts. Plenty on dealer lots. This is page 4 already and we are still at 21k. Then another bargain from Chevrolet with huge discounts is the Equinox. It seems the Equinox is offered for lower out-the-door prices than the Trax. The new Trax got a lot of attention because of its low MSRP, but out the door after discounts the Equinox seems to cost less than the Trax right now. As you can see, dealer ads start under 20,000 again, under 20k. And also better value for money than the Trax, in my opinion, are its siblings from Buick, because the Buick have a nicer interior, better interior quality, better noise insulation, and also they are offered with higher discounts usually. So they have two models in this category. They have the EncoreGX and the Envista, and the difference is basically the EncoreGX has a shorter wheelbase, so shorter distance between front and rear axle, shorter in length, but it has a more boxy rear end, and the Envista is longer but has a more sloped rear end styling, as you can see. So for child seats, the Envista is better because of the longer wheelbase, more interior length, more rear seat legroom. The Envista is better for child seats out of the two. And price-wise, they are pretty much equal out-the-door prices, regarding out-the-door prices, because discounts on the Encore are higher. As you can see, they start around 22k. Both of them. Or most of them start around 23k. Many Buick dealers are closing. There's a dealer buyout because they want to change Buick to an EV brand, and many dealers don't like that, so they will stop selling Buick, and because of that there are huge discounts on Buick. Another Buick with huge discounts is the bigger Envision. The Envision is a compact, and I would recommend taking a look at it if you want a more powerful engine than in mainstream compacts, or at least than in most mainstream compacts, because it comes standard with a 2-liter turbo engine, around 240 horsepower if I remember correctly. So if you want that amount of power, the low price, take a look at Envision. They start around, some are around 26k, but usually they start around 27k. Huge discounts, often over 10k below MSRP. Let's go back to a lower price point. If you need all-wheel drive, I recommend taking a look at Subaru Impreza. Base Subaru Impreza start at 22, some of them at 22, but let's say at $23,000. That's great value for 23k. It's a spacious hatchback with all-wheel drive. The rear seats, they fit rear-facing child seat-friendly space. Also, you might want to take a look at Subaru if you drive a lot at night or just in the dark, if you drive a lot in the dark, because Subaru comes standard with pretty good headlights, even in the cheapest base trim. That's pretty rare for the cheapest base trim of a vehicle to have good headlights. So in this price range they probably have some of the best, maybe even the best headlights in this price range, under 25,000. All-wheel drive, good headlights, spacious, so great value for money overall for Subaru Impreza base trim. A bargain, and this is the last chance to get one. Dodge Charger or Dodge Challenger. As far as I know, or maybe I'm wrong, but I think production already ended. If not, it will end soon. So these models, they get discontinued. They won't be built anymore, won't be available in the future anymore. So this is the last chance. And they both have huge inventory. And the remaining cars, the remaining Challengers and Chargers are offered with huge discounts. And they come standard with, so even the cheapest base version has a 3.6 liter V6. That's a rarity nowadays. Engines like this are dying out. Big displacement engines, V6 engines, especially in this price range. So if you want a V6, an affordable V6, this is your last chance basically. And it's really incredible how cheap they are now. They start at 22, let's say under 23k. Under 23k for a pretty much full-size sedan with a V6 engine, a 3.6 V6 engine. Or of course you can also get the Challenger, the two-door coupe version. They are pretty much the same price. Might also be an interesting option for you if you just want a different, interesting color. Because the color options on many cars nowadays are pretty boring. And Challenger Charger still offers some nice different color options. As you can see, we are on page 5 and still under 25k. So plenty of great deals to choose from. If you want something slightly more modern, you could take a look at Hyundai Sonata 23 model year. Because the Hyundai Sonata, it just got a model refresh, mid-cycle refresh with new looks for the 24 model year. So the leftover remaining 23 model year Sonata are offered with big discounts now. Start at 23k. So you can get the leftover 23 model year Sonata under 25k now. It's also great value for money in my opinion. Then this model I included because it comes standard with 3 rows, 7 seats. As far as I know, even the cheapest base trim seems to have the 3rd row standard. But keep in mind, the 3rd row in this model is tiny, so only really for small kids or short distance emergency use. But still, if you want an emergency 3rd row, this is the cheapest option, the Mitsubishi Outlander. 24k or even under 24k for a brand new 3 row. Or let's say under 25k or around 25k for a brand new 3 row. Then a 2 row but bigger overall, more spacious overall, Hyundai Santa Fe. Similar story to the Sonata. There is an all new 24 Santa Fe, this is the new one, the sponsored ad. And because of the all new generation 24 model, they have to sell the 23 model, the leftover 23s, with huge discounts now. Start at 24k or let's say 25k for a mid-size SUV. Again, this is mid-size, very spacious, and starts 25k or okay, let's say 26k. There weren't many for 25k. Still a great deal for 26k. Another model that is offered with huge discounts because of a new generation arriving is the 23 model year Chevrolet Traverse. It's one of the most spacious midsize SUVs, one of the most spacious unibody SUVs. Similar size or comparable in interior space to Toyota Grand Highlander. And because a new generation will arrive this year, they now offer the 23 model with huge discounts. This started 30k basically. $30k for such a spacious 3 row. It's a bargain. And last but not least, Alfa Romeo Giulia and Stelvio. Both Giulia and Stelvio, they come standard with a 280 horsepower engine, and they do 0 to 60 in under 5.5 seconds. So fun to drive performance models basically, even the base version. And they both start around 35k or even below 35k. All of those offers have set 35k as the ceiling, so all of them are below 35k. As you can see, 20 miles, 25 miles, so basically they were not driven. They are older model year, but were never sold, never driven, and under 35k. This one is even 30k. 30k for a stereo that was never sold. And again, this is comparable to a BMW X3 or a Mercedes GLC. That's the category it's in. Even higher trims, Veloce trim, that's a higher trim, never sold, 33k. As you can see, all of them under 35k, never sold. Thank you for watching.